Alrighty then, welcome back. Tonight we're going to talk about discipline and rules, and hopefully with some of this that I'm going to do here with you tonight, maybe I'll save some people some grief, maybe save a few tears and some no hard feelings on some things. We're going to talk about the discipline in this room, the boot camp style methods, and the foundation that we are laying for you as you are coming into our program. You may have been chastised of something. You may be coming to this video because you were directed to it because somebody said, hey, you need to understand the discipline in our room. You need to understand the rules of our room, why we have them. I'm going to talk about a few of those. One of them is, why, Vinny, do you have the rule that says no DMs? What's up with no DMs? No direct messages. What's up with that? So, a lot of things, a lot of bad things happen in DMs, folks. I cannot even tell you the numbers of bad things. We have been out here now 6 years publicly, and the amount of stuff that I have seen in private message stuff, people like, oh, Vinny's just trying to protect himself. Folks, I do not. If I wanted to protect myself, don't you think that I would block the comments on YouTube? Do you notice that I just allow all the trolls into the comments? I don't care what you say to me. I don't care what you say about me. It does not change my bottom line. It does not change the facts. It does not change reality. So no DMs, couple of things. I'll give you some examples here. I can't share all of them because some of them are so deep. I'll give you a touch on some of those. Things of sexual nature, things of sexual harassment, cheating, affairs, all kinds of things that have occurred within our room. People harassing other people's wives, people harassing people's husbands, stalkers who people's girlfriends have actually come and to find some people, etc. There are a lot of things, and all this stuff always ends up happening in DMs. Okay, we've also got some things here. This is not a social club. Okay, let me talk about this. Okay, now I know it's very tempting. We can all, well, we get a lot of people who we gain, friendships here and things of this sort, but keep the social stuff a little bit to a minimum. I don't mind it. Again, the public area, I say that you can say anything you want. You can share anything you want. But when people start developing very personal and close relationships, things just tend to turn awry. I got a couple of things about that on the social club thing. Is your friend will start telling you advice. Well, I cannot tell you how many people still, even though you go through my videos, they will still tell you the wrong thing. And you get into a direct message, this actually ties right in with direct message. Friends tend to start going and having direct messages. So you're sharing information with your friend, and all of a sudden you've given them a bad piece of advice, okay? Something that you may think is right, but how many times do I tell you, like, most of the stuff that makes sense loses you dollars. In fact, most of my stuff is so counterintuitive that of what I teach you what to do, what not to do, that I've seen a lot of friends guide people the wrong direction. I don't want that to happen to you. And other things, I have had people where, oh, somebody got really close to somebody else, and all of a sudden there was a death or illness in the family, and all of a sudden they're starting to ask for money. Okay, this is another thing. In our room, do not ask for money. Okay, I don't want to see, donations for charity stuff. I don't want anybody like this stuff, because what happens is there comes in a guilt with it, a certain level of guilt. I've had somebody come to me in private message, hey Vinny, I was talking to this one person, I know you told me not to DM people, but I know that so-and-so and so-and-so's having issues, and they're asking for some money, so originally I gave them some money. Okay, that's awesome, you gave them the original. Then they came back and they asked for more money and more money. Like, this person was like, I don't know what to do, Vinny. Like, I can't keep doing this, but they're in this thing. Like, stop. Okay, just stop. I don't want it to start. So I just cut it at the bud. I do not care if you think, oh, it won't happen to me. I am telling you the rules here. If you disobey our rules, I will remove you from the room. It's very simple. I do not want to deal with the drama. No drama. Okay, no drama. Now, again, I'm not even gonna say no drama, because I don't mind if y'all debate. I don't mind if you have arguments. I don't mind if we hash things out in public, but just don't take it to then go into DMs. Just bad things happen in DMs. Okay, lots of bad stuff. These are just a few of the ones off the top of my head. We've literally had people that have literally had to change their name in our room from the harassment they've received over DMs and stuff like this. Just none. Just none. Do not do it. If I find you and I catch you doing it, I do not care if it is for the simplest thing. If you have a problem, you need somebody to help you with technical support or anything else, we have a technical support room for that. If you need help with X, Y, or Z, put it into public, because if you have the question, someone else may have the question as well, because I'll talk about that too. No DMs doesn't help anybody but you. It is extremely selfish. DMs are selfish, okay? This is for selfish people. Well, I just want to private message this person. No, this stuff is not for you. I can't tell you how many other people I get emails from. Vinny, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I'm like, did you put any comments on my YouTube channel? Well, I don't like to put things in public. Fuck you and fuck the horse that you came in on. Pardon my French, but I don't like selfish people. If I have asked you to do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, drop a comment, do it. Be kind. Help someone else. In fact, I can tell you right now, there is a principle in life. The more that you help others, the more you help yourself. Even the Bible says, those who give will be given to you. I don't know why you guys think like I got to be a good steward of my money. I got to hold it. I got to miser it in. Folks, the more that I gave, the more that I got. This is just a fact in life. You need to learn that. Write it down for yourself. No DMs. Don't be a selfish person. Look to help other people and don't do it in DMs, okay? In public, help people out. Other things, some people give bad information. If you put it in public, guess what? Other people get to verify that, get to double check on that and be like, well, actually, hey, Vinny's got a video on this. Okay, I saw bad advice coming in the room even today, but somebody was like, well, actually, here you go, right? I mean, even my right-hand man, not Curtis, but one of our moderators posts in, hey, here's a double cross, double move video. Well, did y'all know that there are 6 double cross, double move videos? If that had not happened in public, okay, he sent him, I'm gonna give you the example right now. One of our well-intentioned moderators sent 2 videos, in fact, 2 videos on double cross, double move. Okay, this person was saying they were struggling with the double cross, double move. They're a brand new person. Their name was in white, which means that they're brand new. Okay, that this person did not understand what was going on with DCM. She's like, well, I don't understand when you're supposed to do a continuation, when you're supposed to do a reversal. And he's like, well, it's in the video. He's like, yeah, I mean, I watched those 2 videos. Well, again, he's in white, which means he didn't watch the lessons in order, And the very first video I knew was a thumbnail that is in blue. I personally know, so I was able to step in and say, hey, well, there's actually other videos you need to watch all the way to number 1, then watch 2 and 3, which my moderator was posting in advanced level videos, but forgot that there was an original. So again, perfect example. You do not want to get bad information. You do not want to give bad information, right? Again, if you think you know something, great, post it into public. There's nothing wrong with, helping other people out, posting it in public, as long as other people can double check your work. And we've got lots of eyeballs on it and lots of people have a good foundation here. So those are some of our rules. As far as discipline goes, discipline in our room. A lot of people think they can just come in here, watch a couple of videos, and they'll figure it out as we go. I'll figure it out as I go. No, there is a foundation. I want you to know from a discipline standpoint in our room, you need to make sure that you go through the lesson library in order because you need what I call the foundation, okay? You're probably asking bad questions. If you've been sent to this video, maybe you're one of the people that came in here and you're, asking 100 questions like, well, what about this? And you're already asking about brokers and you're already asking about how much money you're gonna do. And like, you literally haven't even gone through the core, okay? The core is extremely important, okay? You need to have that core foundation. And if there's a Bible principle that says that, a house on the sand gets wiped out. You need to build your house on that rock. We need to build that foundation first. Doesn't matter how cool and whatever the house is. If you build it on sand, it's going to crash. It's going to crumble. So build this foundation, make it solid. Okay. Now I have a very specific plan. Okay. There is a plan. Follow the plan. You need to go through the plan. The plan is on estimate, 40, 40, 40. Okay. There are 3 sections of 40. If you're, I've taught a lot of people and I have found this is the best way to go about it. You're spending 40 days watching videos, 40 days practicing how to lose well, 40 days practicing how to maximize your winners and filter properly, ready to go live. These are the concentration days. When you get to this point, you will know everything, okay? This area is where you're really learning, getting your feet wet and stuff like this. If you're in this first section here, don't sweat. If you're not doing well or you're struggling here in your first 80, I always tell people there's like this light bulb moment that goes off at day number 90, like right there, boom. Like lots of people have a light bulb. Oh, eureka, like, oh, wait, I just look at the high time frame. I go into the middle to get my filter, and then I enter in on those 2 algo bar charts. I see it, I get it, boom, that happens. That simplifies everything. You're waiting on, you figure out what you're waiting on, timing lines, double deltas for your ready ups, etc. You know the plan if you've been through our program. But if you're asking a lot of questions, I'm talking to you. Hey, go through the core first. Go through those videos. The lesson library in order as of right now. It may be on the website later, but it is going to be in order, okay? The ones that are in order, again, they're going to build on each other because I'll just give that example from earlier. Like the double cross double moves, if you go to the advanced level one first, you're going to be like, wait, what's going on? Because I expect that you already know about the base core of the double cross scenario. If you don't know about it, you need to go back and watch it. in order. Okay, so if you're asking questions and trying to get ahead of the game, I know you're trying to shortcut things, but I'm imploring you. In my videos, I try not to waste your time. I try to get right to things. And if you think that I'm going too slow and my stuff, look, you got YouTube. It's why I put it on YouTube too. You can fast forward. I'm not fast forward, but you can put it at 2x speed, right? Play it faster, play it, run it, right? So, speaking of, let me turn off some of this music here, because I think you guys want to see, you know, some of these parts here. Lesson library in order on the left-hand side. If you want to look at some of our training area, if you want to look at screenshots, I think that a picture's worth 1,000 words. Okay, so if you want to, you've got questions around delta flagging. Oh, come in here. I think if you actually started going through some of these Giphies, you kind of start to get it. But at the same time, you need to really watch those videos. Okay, but some sections, some people don't know about that. You know, come down here into the education section. Each one of these strats is laid out with lots of screenshots, lots of Giphies. Some of them are moving pictures. So, you know, pictures worth 1,000 words. Lots of great setups. Like, you know, here's one here with you know, where you get to actually watch the setup play all the way through like it is. They're on a king timing into it. Boom, pow. That one's up 5,500 DCDM on that strategy. You know, go check those these are like little miniature videos of those and see how they play out. That way, when you're seeing them, you know, validate them on your own charts. That's important. Okay. But sticking here tonight, not getting into the strategy details, you know, I want you to be a disciplined person, go through the training, go through the videos in order, then come into our room, into our main chat, come over here, ask all the questions that you want. You know, I know sometimes like, yeah, here's actually the scenario came up here tonight, right? The double crossover move, these are advanced level videos, but the first ones didn't come in. And I just don't want people to get off course. All right. I want you to succeed. Know that I'm here for you. I am wanting the best for you. Think of this as boot camp, folks. The first thing is you're going into the military. What do? They make everybody the same. Shave their heads, get into line, do exactly as I say, do it, because the thing is now later on, those people need to become diverse inside of the military. Each one of them is going to have different jobs and techniques and what they need to do. But originally, everybody goes to the same boot camp, same things. Everybody understands the rules. Everybody knows what to do. You know, this is how you don't lose your head in the game, okay? They are making sure that you don't catch a bullet in the military, okay? Here, we're trying to catch you to not blow accounts, right? That's our goal here. So follow through, go through the rules, the discipline, and things that I am telling you. Do what I ask you to do. Just, you may not understand what I'm telling you. I will say that this happens a lot, okay? I teach in a very unique way, in a very specific way, but our levels of success are way beyond everybody else's. And the reason that is because of the way that we do it. I'm very disciplined. I push you to get where you need to be. Yes, I'm like a coach. I'm going to yell at you. I'm going to get you in the game. I'm going to push at you. That's what a good coach does. That's what a good mentor does for you. I'm going to lead by example, and let's get in there and crush it. Do as I ask, go through the 120-day program, watch the videos, then get in the room, ask your questions, and please follow the rules. Don't make me have to call you out on it. And I'm leaving this video here, so hopefully I never have to yell at anybody again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send them this video. It's going to be called Discipline. Just type !discipline in the room. Boom, this video will come up. Tell them to say, hey, check out this video. You'll understand. So please go through the program the right way. I think that if you invest your time or your money into something, you will get something out of it. Some of the folks that come in and they don't pay very much for our program, I'm always worried about you guys. I want to be helpful. I'm benevolently maybe giving you, our system at a discount. But some of the people, I'll be honest, the people who have paid the most for our system do the best. Now, I don't know if that's because of where they're at logically, but I can also say that there are some really neat studies on those who pay, the exact same courses. Somebody gets it for free. Somebody's paid $10,000 for it, or $1,000 or $200. They've shown this out. And the people who spend the most on a program, even though it is the same program, one of them devotes their time, goes in, does it because they put value into it. They see the value. Another thing about, example, Mercedes. Mercedes isn't selling necessarily a better car. Remember, they're selling luxury. These, Gucci. I'm not good with all the names because I'm not into all this stuff, but I know that they are not their products are not superior most of the time. They're selling a symbol, right? Fuji water or Fiji water, okay? It comes in a square bottle. It costs more, right? But you're buying the luxury of the item, not the increase of the item itself. Now, us with AlgoBox, I know people, I don't want to hear the trolls being like, oh, see, even said it, it's not more valuable, folks. AlgoBox is thebomb.com, but I'm talking about comparing one person coming in to another person who's using AlgoBox. This is an amazing tool set. We turn the markets into a video game. It's a cheat for it. If you want to learn how to do it, you want to learn how to do it well, and I want you to do well. All right, that's all.